Tired of basic bar charts? Want something cleaner and more visual? Today I'll show you how to create a dots chart in Excel, a sleek way to display data that stands out. Let's dive in. We're starting with this table that shows results for different products, but you can use any kind of data here. Now we'll create a support table, which we can later hide in another sheet to keep things clean. The first column will list the products, just like in our original table. Then we'll add a background column for the empty dots and another column for the actual data. Let's quickly format it to make it easier to read. In the first column, we'll keep the same product names but in uppercase for better visibility in the chart. For the background column, we'll simply set every value to 100%, so we have a full row of dots. And in the results column, we'll pull in the actual values from our original table. Now, let's select all the data from our support table and go to the Insert tab and choose a clustered bar chart. And place it below our tables. Now let's just clean it up. First, I'll remove the title and legend since we don't need them. Next, let's format the horizontal axis. Just double-click it to open the Format panel and set the maximum value to 100%. Then, I'll delete the grid lines for a cleaner look. Now, to make the chart look right, select the bars, set the overlap to 100% so the data bars sit directly on top of the background bars, and adjust the gap width to 50% to make them thicker and closer together. Now, let's add the dots. Go to the Insert tab, head to the Shapes section, and select a circle. Place it anywhere on the sheet. But here's the thing, if we use just the circle, all the dots in the chart will be right next to each other, which isn't what we want. So, to create some spacing, we're going to add a square behind the circle. Simply insert a square, hold Shift, and resize it to your desired size. Then, with the square selected, go to the Shape Format tab and choose Send to Back. Now let's format the square with no fill and no outline. We don't want it to be visible, we just need it to create space between the circles. Next, select both the square and the circle, then align them vertically and horizontally so they're perfectly centered. Finally, group them together. Select the group and while holding Ctrl-Shift, drag it to duplicate it. Next, select the second circle inside the new group and set its fill to no fill. Now, select the group with the empty circle. Press Ctrl-C to copy it. Click on the background bars in the chart. Then press Ctrl-V to paste and it replaces the bars with our custom shape. Repeat the same steps. Copy the group with the filled circle. Select the bars with the actual data and paste. Now let's fine-tune the sizing so the dots adjust properly. Go to the Format panel under Fill Options, select Stack and Scale Width. Set the value to 0.05, which gives us 20 circles. But you can adjust this based on how many dots you need. Now, just repeat the same process for the other bars, and that's it. Now let's just delete the horizontal axis and give a bit more format to the vertical one with the products' names. And let's invert the order of the vertical axis, so it is in the same order as the table. With the axis selected, just check the box that says Categories in Reverse Order. Now every time we update the values in our table, the dot chart updates automatically. If we want each category to have a different color, it's super easy. First, copy and paste the shapes as many times as you have categories. So in this case, 6 times. Now, just change the color of each circle to match the look you want. Once you've customized the colors, copy and paste each one into the corresponding section of the chart. And that's it. Now, each category has its own color, making the chart even clearer and more visually appealing. And there you have it, a fully dynamic dot chart in Excel that updates automatically and looks way better than a basic bar chart. This trick is perfect for dashboards, reports, and visualizing data in a clean, modern way. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on more Excel tips. Let me know in the comments how you'd use this trick, or if you have any Excel challenges you'd like me to cover next. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.